Good morning, everyone. This is the second series of my topic, Do Two Things Right in Life, and then you can achieve financial freedom 10 years earlier than others. The first series is the first technique we taught you is how to save 1 million from your mortgage interest. That it will be in the first series of our video. This one is the second video of our series. After you save 1 million from the mortgage interest, and how do you solve your retirement fund, prepare your retirement fund 10 years earlier than others. And then we are teaching this essential investment skill in this particular video. This video is about 12 minutes long, so stay with us. And I will start it now, and I'm going to share some of my presentation slides. And here is. In Malaysia, the deputy finance minister once actually several years ago actually comment about the average Malaysian EPF balance actually is very low. It's so low, it's not enough to cover retirement, far below that requirement. If you look at the actual government release figures, that's 2022. And even for the age of 55, the average EPF balance is only 100,000. And this is far below the 600,000 required for retirement, which is calculated by the deputy financial minister. So the minimum to retire, you need 600,000. Some would actually say you actually need even more, maybe 800,000. So I believe 90% of Malaysians actually have this retirement fund problems. And how are you going to solve it? A lot of people just forget about this problem, pretend it doesn't exist. But it will catch up with you because you will get older every year. As a matter of fact, the Malaysian retirement crisis is so serious that even the UTIP, even the international news agency actually is making a case out of the Malaysian retirement crisis, and they produce a YouTube video actually, and then this actual video you can actually take a look at it. We have the video tape link in this slide, so actually you can go to the YouTube and search for this a particular video, and I think they actually have a very detailed reporting on this issue. When you are getting old, well, you will die poor. I mean, you will die a lonely life. Even your children will avoid contacting you because they are afraid. Your children will be afraid that that every time you come to meet them, you are going to borrow money or ask for money from them. So what's the solution of this? I mean, there's no point in talking about a problem without touching on the solution. So we are going to present a solution for you so that actually you can do something at it as of now. And the simple thing actually is you actually put up, create a supplemental retirement fund account and manage it yourself. But you say you don't know how to manage. I'm going to teach you how to manage. And as a matter of fact, everyone can save money every year. I mean, let's say not for a big amount. Let's say 1,000 ringgit for 6 months. I think a lot of people can actually do that because that is going to do you good. I mean, you are not saving for anyone. You are just saving for your own life. So that is good for your life. You make up your mind, and you take a crack of doing that. Now, how do you grow your 10,000 saving or 6,000 saving to double up within 4 to 6 months? That's what our video is talking all about. We are going to teach you how to double it because I have done it before. So I'm going to teach you these sort of techniques. it's a professional investor way of doing things. And I think I never share it with anyone before, but we do have a certain method of achieving this. Look at our profit record, even just for the year of 225, make 100, the student under our guidance, make 100,000, making a return of 175%, making 84%. These are real record. And as a matter of fact, I'm not the only one who's doing that. Actually, using a small monthly amount and growing into big. There are already some very accomplished investor doing that already, and some of them have even writing a book about it. This book actually coming from one book is coming from Taiwan, and the one actually is coming from a Hong Kong housewife and things like that. So these books are available in Amazon. So there are people already doing that, and they're also using the same formula. I'm going to share with you the formula today. The formula is you have to follow the 3 steps. The step 1 is you have to pick the outstanding stock. I mean, the best one or best 3 in the market. It's like choosing your wife. It's not choosing a girlfriend. Not anyone can do. You have to choose the best one. Best, at least the 3 best. Best, the 3 best, the top 3. The second one is the right timing. I mean, even with Tesla, is a good stock. You have to buy it at a low level, isn't it? I mean, good stock, you still have to buy low. So stock is volatile. It goes up and down every year. So you have to wait for the right timing. When the stock coming down and coming substantially down, then you buy at the bottom. Because it's a good stock, outstanding stock. Later on, it's going to rise up again, and then you make the profit. And the third one is the right technique. There are some techniques. There are at least about 5 to 6 techniques you have to master. I'm going to teach you all this. Okay, the first one, picking the right outstanding stock. Now this one the stock has to fulfill certain criteria. There are 2 criteria they have to fulfill. One, they need to double profit. They need to have a very good future. They are going to they double profit last year, and they're going to double profit this year as well. So what are these stocks? These are the hot popular stock like artificial intelligence, all this robot and e-commerce, and that's a thing. They are catching the market at the right moment, and they are enjoying a lot of profit. So you have to find out this stock yourself by reading a lot of financial reports. And obviously, even after you capture such stock, you have to wait until the stock price is near the bottom. Then this one is an outstanding stock. I mean, to catch a outstanding stock is not easy by itself, because when you read 10 financial report, 9 of them will not fulfill this criteria. I mean, double profit. I mean, not too many people, not too many enterprise can double profit. Maybe just 1 out of 10. But you have to do all the donkey work of reading 10 reports. So obviously, for those companies who's not making money, very, very little money, you don't need to delve deeply into their financial report. You just skip it over. I mean, no need to read it very detailedly. But when you catch a stock that is double the profit, wow, then you have to read the report maybe a few times, word by word, so they're catching up the essence of the report. And then the second criteria is the stock price has to be near bottom. That will present a good stock opportunity to you, because the stock has a good future. It hasn't risen. It hasn't recently up yet. That's a good potential stock. So I mean, even Warren Buffett is rich by picking out outstanding stock. Obviously, he's a very good stock picker. But anyway, that's the direction. I mean, even if you are not as smart as he is, by hard working, you still discover all these outstanding stock by yourself. And you know, one of the Malaysian stock I found out is this enterprise called Adrich. A lot of people haven't heard of it yet, but if you look at its profit record, year 2024, speaking 42 million, 23 million, and then that is 82% increase over the last year. And after you read it in detail, actually in year 225, it's going to double its profit again. So that's why I pick it up. And I'm giving it to you as a free bonus. So you can actually, pay attention to this stock. This one is a very good outstanding stock. How do you find this stock? You just start reading a lot of report lah. In Hong Kong, I read this particular website. They report all these enterprise financial results. Quite on time. Once they once you said the enterprise is doubling profit, you take up all the information and look at it. In Malaysia, I read the Edge Malaysian magazine, which comes out every week. I read every issue. Inside that magazine, obviously a lot of it is on politics and things like that. I don't read the politics. I just read one or two financial report within that magazine. I mean, they have. I think they have a financial reporter who actually visit those companies and write out a report in every issue, every weekly issue of the magazine. Yeah. Now this is the stock chart of the average. So after picking up the right stock, you go to the stock chart, and then the price is right now fluctuating, lingering at the top. So you just accumulate every month. The last step, step one is picking the right stock. Step two is looking at the stock chart to pick the right timing. The first step actually is doing the right technique. The right technique, obviously, is not to buy everything in one go lah. I mean, if you buy with one go, the price can drop lah. You are not God, and you cannot pretend yourself to be God. You sometimes actually the stock will drop lah. So you actually separate your money into four to six lots or 4 to 6 parts. So everyone is a small part. So even if you buy the one lot, I mean the money is small, and even the price drop, it doesn't help you that very much. So that is the risk. That is actually avoiding the stock risk technique lah. The stock technique number 2 is when you are holding let's say stock is you are accumulating after a few months, and then you are accumulating more than 50% already. So make sure that actually you tangle with the market. What's that actually means? Tangling with the market means actually when the stock goes up, you add more. When the stock goes down, actually you cut back a little position. I mean, nobody can tell how the stock will go in the future. We are not trying to pretend we know the future. We don't know. We actually have to react very fast according to the market situation. If it goes up, obviously we are making money, we add a little bit more. Let's say with the price going south, and then eroding all the profit, then you cut back your position. You cut back 10% or 20%. You can do it. It's all under your control. So you cut it back. With the price drop even further, you keep on cutting back. So that at the very end, you may just left with over 10 or 20%. And then, however it drops, it doesn't hurt you that much. Yeah. So what happens if the price go up again? You add back in. That's the trick. I mean, you tangle with the market. You don't stay frozen. I mean, with the price drop, you don't do nothing. And you just hope that the best will comes out. Sometimes the best will never comes out, and then you stick with a very losing stock. Yeah. So The last technique I like to share with you is this one. Stock number 3. Yeah, when the market stop rising, then once the market, the best time to actually investing in stock is when the stock price is lingering. It's not rising up as yet. But after you, let's say, you divide your money into 6 parts, and after you uh, accumulate 3 parts already, in the 4th month, the price start rising. When the stock start rising, which is a real rise, it usually only lasts for 2 to 3 months. And then that's the end of the game. So once it start rising, and then you have to put in the lot 4, lot 5, and lot 6 within 10 days. Because if the stock is rising and giving you profit, you have to have as much money in there as possible. Doesn't it make sense? It makes sense, huh? I mean, don't have little money there, and if the stock rise 100%, I mean that 100% on very little capital means very little, means nothing to you, lah. If you have a lot of money and then it rise 100%, wow, that's you are good for the next 1 or 2 years. So what happened with, let's say you add a lot of 4 and 5 and 6, and then the stock doesn't rise, and then they drop back again. Then you cut back what you add. Because it's not a real rise, it's just fluctuating. It's go up 10% and then drop back 10% again. So that is not a real rise. That is fluctuation. But if it's a real rise, it means 50% or more. That's what we call the real rise. Why is it 50% or more? Because we pick a stock that double profit. So it's only going to rise about 10 to 20%. It's going to rise 50 to 100%. It's going to rise 50 to 100%. It's not going to rise 10 to 20%. So once the stock keep rising, then you put everything in. But if it's not real rise and drop it again, you cut back all the tops up. Cut back all the tops up, maintain the only 50%. Yeah. That's how you do by successful investing. You don't need to successful stock investing, you only need to do 1 time or 2 times successfully. And that will be 50 to 100% profit. You don't need a lot of opportunity. You just need 1 or 2. You need just 1 stock that make a 50 to 100%, and then you're all good. So you don't need to invest a lot of stock. You just pick 1 to in reality, when I invest usually in a year, I invest just 2 to 3 stock. And obviously, not everything rise. In reality, about 2 out of 3 stock will rise. One will actually, because we pick very carefully the stock we selected. Is all 3 of them are outstanding stock. So even the outstanding stock doesn't rise, it probably will stay flat. So we are not losing money on the 3rd one either. But we always make money on 2 out of 3. So 2 out of 3, some of them may make 30% to 50%. The real outstanding one will rise 50 to 100%. So for the 2 stocks that make money for us, that is good enough for that year. Yeah. So that's how all our actual experience will occur every year. So thanks very much. I hope you can actually learn from the lessons. And obviously, actually, you can contact me through WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is listed in the slide. And then I actually will provide you with 1 outstanding stock I find. And then you can make money out of it. Actually, I'm happy for you. And for the stock we provided, actually, we collect a 30% profit sharing because I have to put up my effort as well. So thanks very much, and all the best to you. And that's the end of the recording today. Thank you.